Less than 2 hours away from kickoff. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. This is the big one. It's England versus Italy starting lineup reaction. It is in, and I'm joined by James. James, how are you?
Good, mate. Excited, nervous. This is the moment.
All of it. And we're joined by Mike as well. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, can't wait now. Get it underway, innit? Let's get it going.
I know. I am. I've got so many emotions. I just don't know. I am all over the place. I can't lie. Right then, the lineup's in. We're not confirmed, but this is what's going about. England 11, Pickford in goal. A 3-4-3 of Shaw, Walker. Oh no, of Walker, Stones, Maguire. Then you've got Shaw out on the left, Trippier out on the right, Rice and Phillips. Then you've got Mount as kind of the floating Cam, and then you've got Kane and Sterling as well. Straight up to you then, James. Your thoughts on that?
It's Germany, mate. It's the Germany game all over again. That's what he's done. That's what I thought he'd do. He's doing. He's using the value of 5 subs for these games, and that's what he's doing. He's keeping it tight. Second half, he'll bring on Grealish, Foden, etc. To sort of spread and stretch the game. I like that, mate. I really do. You can't take the mick out of Italy. They're 33 unbeaten. I found a stat today, that said that when Bonucci and Chiellini are in a partnership, they haven't lost since 2015. Do you know what I mean? So they're no mugs, right? So yeah, I do like that lineup. I think it's the right call. It's sensible, but we're also respecting Italy and all. So yeah.
Yeah, Mike, your first thoughts on that then?
Yeah, no, not a shock. Like James, I thought he would do that. I think we got to, because I think this is an even tougher game than Germany, to be totally honest. You know, Germany got some good players, but they haven't been really playing well as a team. And as James just given you facts there, that I mean, Italy have got such a great record, and defensively, I mean, they're so hard to break down. But we got the firepower. We got the firepower up our sleeves, and we can bring these guys on that can change a game. I think we got a better bench than Italy, but they probably got, the best defence that you're going to come up against. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but we're capable. We are well capable.
Are you, James? Are you disappointed to see Saka dropped for the final?
Not really. Yeah, he's done good, but I can see what he's doing. He's looking at it that this is not a one-man show. We've got to keep them contained. And I think he's trying to wear Italy out, if I'm honest. I think second half, when you bring in the likes of pace onto the pitch, like Grealish, Foden, Rashford, etc., it's going to open up the game a bit more. Do you know what I mean? He's going to give license to even Sancho to come on and change it for us. I agree with Mike totally. Yeah, the bench is our strongest point. But not to say with regards to Italy, but Italy are a very, very experienced team. They've got experienced players, Champions League players. So I know so have we, but the only thing I do fear today is a little bit in the midfield, like Rice and Phillips against Verratti and Barella and Jorginho. Like that's where it's going to be won and lost, in my opinion.
Yeah, I completely agree. Mike, I mean, it must have been hard to go out Southgate to break the news to Saka. You've helped us, but you've been dropped, mate.
Yeah, but I mean, he's done what he's had to do, hasn't he, for the team?
Yeah.
He's done what he's had to do for the team, and he brought Grealish on and took him off again. But he's made it clear to all of them. Whatever he does is for the good of the team, and it worked. It had to be done. I mean, Grealish comes on, he does the job right. I didn't want us to sit back, but he did lose the ball a couple of times down in our half. He saw that and he went, right, we're not having any more of that. On we go. So It is tough. And I mean, there's a lot of players there's 3 or 4 players that ain't got on the pitch, And those guys have been there pushing them behind the scenes. I mean, they've all got to be congratulated, for even to get into for the final. And, we're so close now. We just got to get over that.
I think what it is with Saka, I think he hasn't got an ego. That's the main thing. And I don't think he looks at it like, well, why am I not good enough to do it? I think he's gone, you know what, for the benefit of the team. yeah, it's like it is what it is, sort of thing. Like I think he appreciates even being in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, because when you got like Sancho sitting on the bench, who like has been brilliant for Borussia Dortmund this season. Yeah, I agree with Mike. Really do. I don't think he really cares, mate. As long as England win the thing today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But
that's
he's
the main
another
thing.
option we can bring on, isn't he, mate? You know, I mean, he's
Yeah.
just a good player, isn't he? Look at Bellingham. You know, he's a
Yeah.
great player. You know, the guy ain't had a chance, but you know, you need
It is
those
hard.
players in your squad. Yeah, it's tough. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm just paid to do, mate. And he's got to make those decisions, hasn't he?
He has. We're going to come back to this in just a second. I've got a few video clips live from Wembley, in and around Wembley, to show you now. So I'm going to take you guys out and enjoy these. Everything's a bit mad in and around Wembley at the moment.
Yeah, great scenes.
It is mad down here, I must admit. Like, being in London, I got on the train today, and there's been people at Wembley and at Stratford since 10 o'clock this morning, or 9 o'clock this morning. Some people have actually gone out on a night out in London, stayed out, and they're still in central London now. So yeah, it's mental.
My daughter's just gone back. She lives in Hackney Wick. She's just gone back, so she's going to hear all that.
Yeah.
Tell her she ain't sleeping tonight, mate. Yeah, especially if we win.
No, not
So
right where she lives. She lives right by the stadium there. I mean, it's great atmosphere. I mean, I watched the last game. We was on my oldest boy's stag, so I watched that game in Bristol in the pub, and it was a great atmosphere there. But I'm home tonight. I got my lucky shirt on. So.
Yeah, I got my lucky shirt on as well. Just to finish off, then, what would you like to see, James? If we perhaps go 1-0 down, what should we do? If you were Gareth Southgate, 60 minutes in, and we're 1-0 down, who do you turn to on the bench?
First thing we do, if we go 1-0 down, we don't panic. That's the first thing we don't do. Like, we've got enough talent on there. I think he's got to be brave tonight. If it does go that way, right, we can't go 1-0 down tonight. I am adamant on that, because Italy are a very smooth, slick, and very experienced team how to see a game out. Like, Italian football's always been like that for many years. Mike will agree with me on that. Do you know what I mean? They know how to shut a game down, keep the ball completely away from their goal. So if we are 1-0 down, I think Sancho will probably get on if we are in that situation. Grealish will, Foden will. But do you know what? We have to start fast tonight. We have to come out of the traps like the home team that we are. Go at this Italy team. And if we score early, we will win this game comfortably. The problem is, the longer the game goes on, the more nerves that the players will get. And basically, where Italy have been there before, they're an experienced team with experienced players, World Cup winners, etc. They're going to have to sort of be well marshalled. And if it ain't going our way, even if it's 0-0 on the 80th minute, there's no need to panic, because like, we're a good team, we've got good players, and the 5 subs that Gareth Southgate has used has been absolutely excellent. I mean, how he's manoeuvred them 5 subs. So yeah, just don't panic would be my thing to say on that.
Yeah. How big of a role? Just to finish off, how big of a role does Declan Rice have to play tonight, Mike?
Oh yeah, he's got massive. Him and Phillips and Mount, I think they're the ones. Those 3. You know, he's got to hold it like he does. But Phillips and may have got to go and push on the Jorginho. They've got to push on and, you know, not give him the room to play in there. But yeah, I mean, Declan Rice got a big part to play as well tonight. I mean,
he's got to me, he's got to have the best game of his life tonight.
He's got it. Yeah, I mean, midfield's where it's happening.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we go?
I agree with what Mike just said about Declan. Right, I'm nervous for Declan tonight because in these sort of games, you can either become a hero or you can become the villain. And for me, I just want Declan just to do what he does with us week in, week out with West Ham. Right, I believe in this kid. I think this kid is amazing. And if he does play, him and Phillips have got to control that midfield. If they do, we win this game and we become European champions. So I'm nervous for him, right? But I believe he can do it. So
yeah, I get that feeling as well. Mike, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I've been nervous for him every game. You know, I'm just sat on the edge of the seat. Don't make a mistake. Yeah. You know, just play your game, mate. Go out there, get your head up and play. But I mean, he's 22, isn't he? And most of that team is a young team. You know, don't get me wrong. I want us to win this so badly, but I don't think it's the end for this team if they don't tonight, because I think they got more in them. I mean, they're capable, you know, of sticking together for 10 years or more and doing something really big.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here at 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. We will either be having a party or we will be going to bed. But there we go. Thank you very much. And we will see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Come on, you Irons. Come on, England. Bring football home, lads. And we'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys.